Dropbox is one of the best online facilities for backing up your important files and documents. Now just think of Dropbox like an online bank, but this time for your important documents. In this short video, I am going to be showing you an easy way of getting started with Dropbox for free. Dropbox helps you to store your important files online using secure servers, so you can get access to it at any time and in anywhere in the world. Well, in this episode of Computer Applications of Public Health Importance, we will be discussing what is Dropbox, why do you need Dropbox, alright, what are the advantages of Dropbox, how to use Dropbox, and what alternatives to Dropbox are available, and much more. All right. Also, I have a special feature of Dropbox that I'm keeping for you till the end of this video, so stay with me till the end. All right. As usual, I have placed timestamps in the description of this video to help you navigate quickly. But before we go on, I want to tell you guys that I have a new friend. His name is Attributions. All right. I like him because he always asks me some pertinent questions. Although he can be very pesky sometimes, but don't mind me. So I'm going to be making reference to him often, just to be sure that he's following, right? So, okie dokie artichoke, what is Dropbox? People think of Dropbox as simply an online file hosting service. Well, I'm here to tell you that it is much more than that. It is really a handy tool that gives you some space in the cloud for you to store your important files and documents. And that's why you hear Dropbox often referred to as a cloud storage service. All right, but it also allows you to work with your files in many amazing ways. So we can say Dropbox is a cloud storage service that lets you to save your important files online and synchronize them to all your devices so your files are available on demand. Meaning that with Dropbox, you can easily and securely access your files anywhere in the world, from your desktop to your phone, from your laptop to your tablet. In fact, any device that has a browser and an internet access can use Dropbox. Why do you need Dropbox? As you know, in this age and time, most of the things that are important to us are in digital or electronic format. And these important things are in forms of files on our laptops, tablets, and phones. For a lot of us, it is a big disaster if any of these files get missing. This may not only set someone back months or years, but sometimes it may even set someone back for life, all right? So believe me, I know of individuals that have lost just a single file for a project and everything just went south from then on and their lives changed forever. Now, losing a file can occur at any time, and in most cases, it occurs when you least expect it. Sometimes it may be that your computer even just crashes, or your computer can even get stolen, right? Hence the need for a modern backup strategy. Now, creating a backup is critical to protecting your data in the event of a system failure or file corruption or even theft of your device, and that's why you need Dropbox. So you can back up your important files with ease and security, and even share it with other people that matter most. Well, Dropbox has a couple of advantages, right? Aside from the fact that Dropbox can help you to back up your files, it has a diverse set of other advantages. All right, the first is that it's free. Well, you know me by now, I'm sure you know me, I like free stuff. The basic version gives you 2 gig of storage space, and if you want to have more, you can pay to increase it. You can have as much as 5 terabytes or more. Secondly, it is secure so that you can be rest assured of any data breach and your files are super safe. Thirdly, there is easy file sharing, so you can share large files without your users having to download them, and this is a very nifty feature. The last one is that it's easy to use, so you just need to sign up. You don't even need to download the software to use it, but I'm going to teach you how to download it and use it even much easier. Now, let's talk about how you can get or install Dropbox. Using Dropbox is like having a storage space online where you can keep all your files both inside and outside your device. Awesome, right? Now, Dropbox is available in several flavors. The first is the online version, right? And I call this the Dropbox Web. Second is an application on your PC or Mac, which we will call Dropbox PC, all right? And you have another one on your mobile, which can be Android or iOS, and we'll call that Dropbox Mobile. Now, it's not compulsory for you to download the software to use it, but I highly recommend that you download it, and I'm sure you'll see the reasons why very soon. Now, let's start with the online version, Dropbox Web. Here, you can access Dropbox only with your browser for the Dropbox Web. But before you do this, you will need to sign up for free on the Dropbox website. These are the steps, so you can follow me along. All right, now go to dropbox.com and click on sign in. Fill up all the information, right? Or you can even use your existing Google account. It's actually faster to just click on sign up for free. All right, and click on sign up. It will bring you to this page where you'll see different plans. All right, these 3 plans are premium plans. You have to pay for to use them, but even though you can use it for 30 days for free. all right? But if you don't have any money, just click on continue with 2 gig there, and that's the basic plan, all right? If you are not backing up your videos or audio files, then 2 gig should be enough for you to use, since you're just going to be using simple documents, okay? You can use the 2 gig one forever, and I will show you how to even get more space at the end of this video, so stay till the end. And if you've done that, that's that. Easy peasy, right? You have Dropbox. Once you've done this, you have 2 gig of space in the cloud on dropbox.com. You can log in from any browser and upload any document for safekeeping. Okie dokie, artichoke. But there's more, all right? Let's talk about Dropbox PC for a moment. Let's install onto our computer by clicking on download Dropbox here. Click on the installer to begin the installation process. Now, allow the installation to do its thing. Now, after the installation is complete, this dialog box will pop up, all right? Just click on next, all right? And it brings you to welcome to Dropbox dialog box. Now, this particular dialog box, you have 2 options, and this shows how you want to synchronize your files. So now, if you are using the free version, you have to select make files local. Here you'll be using your file even on your computer, but you have an image on Dropbox. So if you have any file on Dropbox, it must be physically also located on your computer, all right? But for the other option that you see here, this one makes your files online only, and this helps you to save space, and you can use even Dropbox without having any physical presence on your computer. And that's super awesome. But like I said, that's a premium feature, and it's not available for free users. So we just click on continue with the basic here, right? This next dialog box that pops up is important, so please listen up, all right? You can set it such that any folder on your computer becomes automatically synced to Dropbox. But remember, we are the freebie guys, right? So, and we are limited to only 2 gig, all right? So I'm just going to uncheck all of this, all right? And if you have a premium version, then you can select any of the folders that you like. I know of a colleague that she has all the document folder backed up, so she just selected only the document folder. So anything that goes into that document folder is automatically saved into Dropbox on the cloud. So imagine that she's working on a file and she saves that file to her documents. The file automatically saves and is uploaded to Dropbox, and she can continue from wherever she stopped on any device in anywhere in the world. That's a very, very nifty feature that you don't find easily around. Okay, but I'm going to show you even of a much easier way to manage your own documents. Since for now we are going to be using the free version with only 2 gig of space, we need to manage our space properly, all right? So if you want to add some specific folders not listed here, just click on add folders and you can add them. But mind you, note that the space that you have is only 2 gig if you're using the free version. So don't click on a folder that exceeds your 2 gig quota, and you can see the different memory sizes that you have already on your system. As soon as you do that, then hit save. Then you are automatically shown your Dropbox folder. So what you are seeing now is your entire Dropbox folder, and this is where it gets very, very interesting. If you noticed, you now have a new folder on your computer called Dropbox. In this folder, anything you put inside this folder becomes automatically uploaded to the cloud that you have online. This is a super fantastic concept. So once you have a file, say an MS Word document, and you don't want it to get missing, just put the file in this folder and it will get uploaded onto Dropbox space. Easy peasy, right? Lemon squeezy. Okay, so, but we have not finished with our installation yet, so let's finish up, all right? This is where we talk about the Dropbox Mobile, all right? Okie dokie, artichoke. So you will see this instruction to install the mobile app. You can either put in your phone number, so an installation link will be sent to you via SMS, or you just click on email me the link, all right, below there, and you get an email with the link sent to you, all right? Now, if you want to see how to install on your mobile phone, for Android users, click on this link that is popping up on the screen down. All right, and if you are an iPhone user or an iPad user and you want to see how this works on the iPhone or on the iPad, then click on this new link that is popping up here. Well, if you have been with us from the beginning, we have successfully signed up to Dropbox and also installed Dropbox on our computer. Okie dokie, artichoke. How do you use Dropbox? Now we come to the interesting part, all right? Dropbox is not only a file storage service, like I've told you earlier on, but it has a whole load of functions. So with Dropbox, you can send links to share files and folders with other people. And you can do this without even sending the file itself or without sending large attachments. How I use Dropbox is quite fascinating. Let me show you my use case, okay? Because I do a lot of research and scientific writing, which I'm sure a lot of my subscribers are also involved in because this channel has to do with things related to research. I do a major part of this, my writing on the go, because I travel a lot to an extent, okay? So when I'm starting to write a new manuscript, say I'm writing something on application of artificial intelligence in public health. So I start by creating a new MS Word document. Let's give the file a befitting name, say AI in public health, all right? So I open a Word file and I start doing my manuscript writing. As usual, I will first put up an outline, right? Okay, so let's put up a basic structure and then save. Okie dokie, artichoke. Now, if you notice that I created this file in my Dropbox folder on my computer, all right? Now, if you have done that, then that's all. That's all there is to it. Yes, as simple as that. The powerful thing is that with what I have just done simply like this, now I can access this document on all my devices and I can continue from where I stopped in real time. So I'm traveling to Abuja, for example, and I'm working on my laptop, okay? So let's say my battery goes down. Whoa. My battery really goes down. So I'm using a Surface 8 Pro laptop, right? The thing is like a nuclear reactor. But let's say for some reason the battery goes down, okay? What do? Well, I switch to my latest iPad Pro instantaneously and seamlessly. Notice that I can continue on my iPad exactly where I stopped on my laptop. Then let's say my iPad battery also goes down. That's a super rare event. I can switch to my phone and still continue working on that document. You can see, I can still continue working on the document. In fact, when I get to my hotel room, I can use the desktop computer in the hotel room securely, all right? By just going to a browser and accessing my Dropbox, all right? Life cannot be easier than this, all right? Hey, even when I'm scrolling online with my Oculus Quest, scrolling in the metaverse, I can still get access to this file and I can still work on it at any point in time. Ain't that great? And on top of all of this, you can do this for free, and in case of theft or loss of your device, your documents are safely stored away in the cloud. All right. I have this colleague of mine that after finishing entering her data for her dissertation, all right, and doing analysis and completing her write-up, all right, her computer was stolen. This held her back by 6 months of work, and she couldn't even make the final exams again. And this is very, very disheartening. A simple backup will have saved her life, will have saved her a lot of stress. So don't be like that, my colleague, and always back up your sensitive files to avoid any kind of loss. All right? Okie dokie, artichoke. There are some alternatives to Dropbox. I'm going to list a few of them for you here. There are several alternatives to Dropbox that are also good, all right? So you have OneDrive for Microsoft. You also have Google Drive for Google, all right? I'm sure a lot of you have also heard of sync.com, all right? You have a new one now, it's called pCloud, and then you have Ice Drive, and there's so many of them. Now, check out this link to see some of the alternatives in action, all right? So basically, this is a simple way of getting you to use Dropbox. Okie dokie, artichoke. So as I said in the beginning, I was going to tell you a special thing about Dropbox, right? And since you have heard a lot about Dropbox today, I'm sure most of you are ready and excited to use it. So I want to show you a coded opportunity that you can exploit if you want to get more storage for free, all right? Instead of only the 2 gig, you can get more storage. So let's go to Dropbox Web, okay? And you can go here and hit on your account symbol in the upper right corner. Click on it and go to settings. You will notice on the last tab it says refer to friend, right? Okay, so the good news is that you can earn more space by referring your friends and family to use Dropbox. So you get a 500 MB bonus that will be given to you when they install Dropbox on their computers. And what is amazing is that not only you that will get that bonus, but your friends will also get the bonus storage for using your own reference. So here you can just put in their email and click on send a link to them. For me, probably the best option I would say is you can click on copy link and then send that link to any of your friends. I can send it to my friends via email or via WhatsApp or any other platform. And anyone that clicks on this link and installs Dropbox, I will have 500 MB and he will also have. And so this is how I'm going to help you get 500 MB extra before you even just trying out the software. So I'm going to put my referral link in the description of this video. All you need to do is to click sign up to Dropbox and then you'll get that extra storage. Okie dokie, artichoke. So that's all. That's really all you need to know about Dropbox on a basic level. I hope you found this video helpful. Now, if you did, please consider supporting my efforts by hitting the like button and consider connecting with me on my social media accounts like Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok, and even Twitter. And definitely do subscribe to my YouTube channels. I have just 3 of them now. For more videos about technology for students, teachers, residents, do subscribe. And when you do subscribe, also consider clicking the bell next to the subscribe button. If you do so, you'll be notified whenever I post another video. And watch out for another video from me every weekend. Check out my next video here if you want to learn how to use Dropbox for advanced productivity. So see you in the next video. But until then, peace.